now in the orange. Waynesville Tigers ball, and tip off will head to Waynesville. Tigers get the first 2 points of the this matchup here. Coming off a good Principia matchup there. The DeSmet team, very tough matchup. Webster Groves squares up just as easy on their side. Loosen that up a little, make it flow a little smoother. But again, we got lots of basketball coming up for you. 3-point basket by the Tigers. Makes this a 5-2 matchup. And I don't have any video clips in here, do I? I don't. Oh, but for some reason I have all these in the totally wrong folder. We'll get my video clips in here. The only thing I did not have ready. So, not too bad about that. We're going to have a foul. Actually, my downloads folder, I should have that. There we go. That will send Waynesville to the line. 6 points now for the Tigers. Tigers leading 6-2 here. And this with a pretty decent showing so far. And again, I want to thank Security Bank of Pulaski County for making all this happen tonight here. 7-2 for the Tigers. And that basket no good. Waynesville going to come away with that. Waynesville will open up on a Tuesday night, I believe. That will be against Neosho. I will be doing the Frisco League tournament that night, but that will be might be streamed on Huddle there. I'm not sure. It's our first game of the year, so I normally would have that game, but due to the Frisco League tournament going on, I won't be there for that one. We'll have Jim Brown bringing you some help with play-by-play, though, during the Frisco League tournament. Appreciate that. And the Huddle camera is on above me. We're going to have a whistle on that. That will be free throws, I believe, for Webster Groves. They have a table here, and it's in front of these seats. And I tell you what, I don't know how you're expected to sit in these middle seats. They're hard to get into. I guess you can kind of crawl down. 7-3. Webster Groves' free throw is good. Also want to thank Country Financial, Jeremy Mehurin, coming back to the Waynesville area with opening an office. So be sure to look him up on there for insurance needs with Country Financial. Tigers turn it over. Give the ball underneath. Chance to get within a point. No good there. I believe that is Jackson with the takeaway. I may have the wrong names there because I don't know if the numbers are all the same or what the deal is there, but 2 points shot by the Tigers. Tigers so far with a pretty good showing here. Some positive looks for the COC matchup coming up. Underneath, no one there. Easy layup, 11-6. It is Waynesville on top right now, nearly doubling up the score. Webster Groves spin move doesn't go for two in the lane. And going to get the basket, but that is a long time to stick in that lane there for Webster Groves. 4:43 to go in this first quarter. Gonzalez looking for the three, guarded pretty well. Underneath. Basket up, no good for Waynesville on the open layup. And we're going to have a foul on that. Tigers have 2. Webster Groves has 1. They're the Statesmen, by the way. Uh-oh. That was weird. I don't know if you noticed it, but I had an internet boo-boo there, and something ain't very happy, or wasn't very happy. It's happy now, so whatever it wasn't happy for a second. Something about the frames. Sometimes that happens. Webster Groves looking to tie it up with the 3. 2 points will bring him within 1. All these teams are in practice jerseys. Every once in a while you get a team that will wear their full game uniform to start out the season. And just like that, the Tigers answer. That was Cody Black with a long 3. Three-point lead by the Tigers here. Webster Groves in the orange. Tigers in the black. Underneath, no foul. Shot is off target. Ball is still loose. Cody Black picks the ball up. He's going to take a 3 of his own. He's going to hammer a 3 down. That is 6 points back-to-back for Black in this contest. Three-point shot off target. Webster Groves is going to volleyball it down. Floating layup is no good. Ball on the ground. We're going to have a... Is it a timeout or is it a substitution here? I think we're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back here down in the Boot Hill. And then Saturday, we'll have 4 games for you. We'll have the 2 play-in games and the 4-5 seed matchup in that tournament for the Frisco League tournament, boys and girls. That's going to be short and out of bounds. Still Tiger ball. So plenty of basketball to go around. We got a lot of sports coming. We'll have our coaches show you. Check it out on Apple Music, Spotify, whatever you listen to. It is on there, or should be on there, because when I was surprised at how many places you could reach. We could hear interviews. We'll have coach interviews with the Waynesville boys coach. We'll have the Rolla girls coach, Waynesville girls coach, along with others. Some football interviews from quarterfinal winners. Just an amazing show. Be sure to check it out with the help of the scoreboard guy bringing us some coverage. That'll come out on YouTube on Wednesday, but we'll have it on there early, probably, I don't know, actually as soon as I get it ready, probably this weekend. We'll have some highlights coming up from this Jamboree, among all the other Jamborees also during that. 1:44 to go. It remains 17-11 here. And thank you, Security Bank, for making this broadcast possible here. Also, our other big bank partner there, that is Bank of Iberia, supporting Waynesville and Iberia athletics throughout the area. Also, Bank of Crocker, supporter of the Frisco League basketball tournament and the Waynesville Tigers. Among all of our other tournament or banks and advertisers, we have had a bunch, and we do appreciate them supporting your local communities. That's what's good about this area. 1 minute to go. Webster Groves with the ball. That is blocked. Tigers come away with it. Cody Black, he's going to pull up on a three. And Waynesville on the verge of coming away with the win in the first quarter. Tigers showing a lot of potential here. Still a little bit rusty in some areas. Just, 9 or 10 days of practice for these teams, but a lot of potential. The COC is a tough schedule, but from what we're seeing here, may not look as scary as it could look there. Some very good teams in that. Makes for some very good competition. It's our second foul for Webster, so 30 seconds left. We should not hit the bonus. Shelton trying to get the first free throw. That is no good. (22-12) here. This is game 3. Approaching the final 25 seconds of this first period here. Tigers with the steal. They're going to run this out. They're going to come with a victory in this. It's actually 23-12. Webster underneath with the layup. Foul on the shot with 5 seconds to go. They'll give a couple free throws here, but looking at the state champions around here, quite a few, and I'm seeing some soccer up here for Webster Groves, but the Lakeway Hornets this weekend are in action. Well, the Lakeway Richland Coalition there in soccer, they're playing in the state championship up here in St. Louis Friday. They play at noon in the semifinal, and then they'll play, depending on what time, they'll play Saturday. But we're going to take, I believe, 2 or 3 winning quarters tonight. So they had I don't know if they won the first one in that last matchup, but it was a very close matchup and a good one. So some potential here for Waynesville. Tigers inside, tried to, the ball came away. That is off Webster Groves, though. Out of bounds, ball heading back to the Tigers, or back to Webster Groves. They're in the orange, by the way. Tigers are in the black, so one of the rare orange and black matchups the Tigers will see this year. Actually, might be the only orange and black matchup that they will see this year. Won't be the last Bulldog matchup, though. There's a few of those, and lots of Tiger matchups. Webster Groves gets on the board first with a 3. That's going to result in a jump ball. Underneath. No foul on that. Ball is still loose. Kicks it across, and I believe that is definitely not Shelton out there. Ball turned over to No, it is not turned over. They thought it was turned over. But it is still Tiger basketball. Some younger kids coming into the game to finish out this Jamboree. Good showing for the Tigers here. This younger group getting some experience. Again, the Waynesville Tigers will start the season off against Neosho. That will be next, 3 weeks from now? I think 3 weeks from now. 2 or 3 weeks from now. That'll be on December 2nd. Webster Groves dives in. That's a 2-point basket. Be a conference game also. During that week, I will be bringing you the entirety of the Frisco League tournament. 26 games or 24 games, whatever it comes out to, in 6 days. It's a lot of basketball. Again, another takeaway by Webster Groves. 6 minutes remain. 3 no good. Offensive rebound. Underneath. Basket up. Basket is good. Statesman with the big turnaround shot and basket. Ball again stripped away here by the Statesman. Statesman up. Statesman good again. Again, some younger kids out here. The varsity group did a great job. They're taking their rest for the final little set here that they're doing. 11-0 in favor of the Statesmen. That ball looks like one of the Tigers. He's okay down there. Substitutions for both teams coming in. 11-0, 4:47 to go left in this Jamboree for both these teams. High pass, able to be brought down. Baseline drive underneath. Looking for the 3. That is great defense. 3-point shot up off the front of the iron underneath. Shot blocked by the Statesman the other direction. Webster Groves comes away with it. And Webster Groves for the 3 of their own. Again, that is short. That is a dunk. Big dunk on the play there. That is 22 minutes in. That's going to go into a highlight, I guarantee that. Tigers get on the board with 2, but a beautiful dunk on that last play there. And another dunk on that. We're going to take a timeout. So we'll be back after this. Webster Groves 15-2 here, and 2 big dunks for Webster Groves in this. One of them a good second chance dunk. The other just straight up a good dunk. I love it. Tigers looking for the 3. They're going to pass it up. They're going to hit the 3 on the outside. This time no good. Underneath layup opportunity. Kicks it out instead for the 3. On target, a little bit short though. 3:20 to go left in the ball game. Webster Groves up. Layup is good for the Statesmen. Mostly JV kids out there if you have not noticed the difference. But I want to say the varsity squad of this looked very impressive tonight. I would say they got a little bit of time to get ready here for the start. Then they got several home games to start out too. They'll have the shootout later, which they'll face I believe it's Hazelwood East and the Capital City, I believe. Pretty sure it's Hazelwood East and Capital City, but that'll be on Allen Hilliard Sports. On YouTube, you can look at the live upcoming games. It'll have everything on there. Right now, it is flooded with Frisco League stuff, just because of the fact that there's a lot of Frisco League stuff coming up. Score is corrected, by the way. It's a 19-4. I didn't have the last couple baskets didn't register for some reason. Long two, no good, off target. Statesman, 2 minutes remain in the ball game. Statesman down underneath, blocking foul on the shot. We're going to have some free throws coming. Free throw is good by the Statesman. Webster Groves, pretty good young team here. The varsity team not too bad either. So a lot of potential for these two teams. Matched up pretty well against Principia. Not sure how they did against the Smet, but I imagine that was also a very competitive matchup. 21-4. I want to thank Security Bank one more time for being the main sponsor of Tiger basketball. This Tiger coverage provided by Security Bank, of course. Check them out. 2 convenient locations in Waynesville and St. Robert. The original downtown location. And their new location there next to Lowe's. Whether you need a home loan, car loan, they are a member FDIC, Equal Housing Home Lender. Just stop in, ask them. If you have an idea, you want to start a business, I bet they can help. 1:24 to go. Also, Bank of Iberia. Banking nearly 100 years in Iberia and Waynesville. Big supporters of the Iberia Rangers and also the Waynesville Tigers. What sponsors have I missed? I know we got all of our Dixon sponsors, but I want to... Oh, Downtown Service Station. I still need to get their commercial made. I got the videos. I'll work on that. I got to get one more piece of video for that. 49 seconds to go. But check them out. I mean, great service. I've had a car work. Mr. Groves has put on a performance here. Waynesville Tigers JV has been getting some experience out of this also. We're going to have a foul. This is on the floor. That's against Webster Groves. It's her second. 40 seconds to go. Tigers down court. I don't have a roster, so I don't have the names, but don't worry, when basketball season comes, we will have all their names, hopefully. As long as they put them on there. Sometimes, you know, names will slip through the cracks. Turnover on that. 30 seconds to go. Plenty of games by Tiger TV also this year. Be sure to check out their YouTube. That is Waynesville Tiger TV. Students do a great job of the broadcast. We even have some swimming later this year. I don't know how that's going to go yet, but we're going to be doing some swimming broadcast. Tigers trying to get the bucket. Clock running out, and that is it. And we are going to end this. Thank you for watching. Have a...
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Dip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging on till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. replace the pain. It's like candy canes, it makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star and this life gon' live.